So you're the FBI agent, are you?
What a grizzled voice. The General. First name The, last name General.
Francis York.
Funny, I didn't hear you when I was 1 foot to the left. I would definitely remember hearing that.
I only talked to Ben Franklin.
Welcome back, everyone. We just got done with that goofy locker scene. And then the little red guy ran back over this way, so I don't know, I guess we gotta follow them. I still need one more piece of evidence from this crime scene. Oh, hello. Alright, I wasn't expecting you to show up out of nowhere. I thought I searched that room back there. Oh, shit, okay. What is... Oh! Alright then. I mean, that's one way to use a giant fire axe, I suppose. Oh shit, push. Wait. What? Wait. What the hell are you doing? What are we trying to do? Why did we not just run past that? Excuse me? Okay. Yep, can't run around this. What the hell is this? This makes no sense. And he just can't climb over ledges? Or what the hell is up with that? I mean, again, I mean, the little split screen action here is kind of cool, but... I can't. Ooh. Oh, he's gonna catch me. He's gonna catch me. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Wait. Hang on. Nah, I was running as fast as I could. Oh, okay. It is giving me a chance to evade this time. The hell was... That was a hell of a prompt, excuse me? That shit showed up for a split second. Oh, but he can go through the steam unharmed. I see. Whew. I wonder if my analog sticks got drift yet. This is destroying my controller. I shouldn't... Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think I have to press the evade prompt for that. Okay, but... I do gotta press it for all this damn steam. Uh-oh. This has gotta be the craziest chase scene I've ever seen. I didn't even see a prompt for that one. Did I just totally miss that? I'm sorry. How did that axe not hit me? It was right behind me, and then I heard a loud thud as if it hit the door. But I had opened the door. Alright, none of that shit made any sense. Oh, hi. Excuse you. I'm, just trying to... cruise through here. I'm sorry, watching me hit that guy with that bar right there. That was so... just wimpy. Okay. Alright. Let's bring it together. I was not ready to be playing this game today. That is too much. Alright, now, are we gonna get jumped on this elevator? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna call it right now. He's gonna jump down the whole elevator shaft and just land like he's totally fine. Wait for it. This game likes its dramatic pauses. Oh? Cutscene? Ah! I told you guys to wait for it. I'm shaking the analog stick. I'm shaking it. Oh my. Nah, see, I played a lot of Resident Evil back in the day. I'm ready for this. Oh, R1, G. What? That sidestep. Oh. Huh. I mean, if you can, like, pinpoint accurately shoot that elevator button, I'm pretty sure you could have just shot him. But, you know, to each their own, I guess. Torn piece of red raincoat. Man, this game. I know I told you all in earlier episodes this is wacky, but I wasn't even ready. Whoa. Alright, definitely. Wait, that was Anna, right?
Come here.
What in the hell was going on here? Okay, there's that whatever upside down peace sign again. Oh. She's still, I mean, that's pretty remarkable. I'm pretty sure that kiss sound was her tongue getting bit out. And
That's
then
all
she
the
was
information we need, Zach.
She was getting
Let's go back and show them what we found.
gutted open, and she just had some like subtle crying noises. She must have been built different. Damn. Yeah, I can't wait to tell this story.
Have you seen any of these things before?
No, not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
Odd? In a town where it rains so much?
Well, the people here rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school, and I never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights. A vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Yeah, that was it. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A rubbish story someone made up. Not many people still believe it, but I guess it's a traditional place. Most of the shops still close up when it rains. School's out too.
When it rains?
And since there's no reason to go out, not many people ever wear raincoats.
And now the raincoat killer has leapt out from his picture book.
And is somehow connected with like a federal case.
Oh, by the way, would you
That's
two
really
kindly
weird.
show me your backs?
Our backs? Is this related to the case?
The person with the upside-down peace mark in that photo we found. He's our killer.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Zach and I saw him kill Anna in the lumber mill.
Oh, Zach and I.
Killed her. Right
Is
in
this
there.
the first time you let that slip?
Oh, one thing. Please don't ask me about Zach. That's a private matter.
Anyway,
He's
by showing
my,
me your
friend.
backs, we can clear up most of my concerns about you. Isn't that for the best? You do want to remove yourselves from the suspect list. It will make things a lot easier.
This is insane. Your methods are rude, insulting, and out of the question. And Emily is a female officer. Forcing her to show you her back is harassment. I don't care if you are FBI or not. You are out of line.
I don't think he's forcing you, just saying if you want to clear suspicion.
George, it's okay. Let's just show him and get it over with.
Emily, are you crazy?
Look, we flash our backs and he'll start trusting us a little more. Right? Agent York.
Lighten up like he's gonna enjoy this. Or maybe he is. I don't know how York is. Why is it so damn bright? Does someone have a floodlight on?
Are
I've
you
been noticing it the
satisfied
whole
now?
cutscene.
Yes. My apologies.
Now you, George.
Yeah, okay. I can't refuse it now, can I? But don't expect to get your way all the time, Agent Morgan.
George.
What are these scars?
Oh.
Just like your Mr. Zack. Something private. I don't have to tell you about it.
Of course. Just like Zack. We can understand that, right, Zack?
No, I have to know.
Anyway, this will make things a lot easier from now on. I'm glad to say you're both pretty much off the hook. Thank you for your cooperation.
If anyone is suspicious around here, it's him. He's the most suspicious.
No, I don't think so. But he certainly is the most irritating.
We've studied the crime scene. You know what we have to do next, Zack.
George, can we arrange to have the townfolk gather in one place? There's some things I want to address with the townfolk.
Very well. I'll arrange to have as many as possible gather in the community center tomorrow.
Thank you, George.
Thank you. I mean, did we just line everyone up and have them show us their backs? I mean, that's probably against some sort of protocol or privacy, but to get a mass serial killer off the hook, I mean, I would imagine there's more benefit there than cons, but I don't think the police can quite operate that way.
Welcome back, everyone.
Otherwise, police would be
Thomas.
going everywhere, just undressing whole
Agent Morgan,
towns.
It's past 2100. Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late, okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
I would
The
never.
community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Thomas.
From all the way over there? Holy
See you
shit.
tomorrow.
He's got superpowers. Alright, so I got till 1500. Holy. I have time to burn. But wait, shouldn't I just go to sleep or something? I'm gonna go ahead and try and drive the SUV here on the off chance it turns more than 90 degrees in 2 hours. No, it's pretty much the same. Why is it? Oh, that's a water effect on the tires. I thought it was sparking. I'm like, why the hell is this thing ready to blow up? Okay, so where does this marker tell me to go right now? Oh, it's telling me to go to the community center. Alright, but we just can't go there because of the time of day. So, I don't know. Can I just go to bed? Where would the... What's all this? Suspects? Is everyone in town? Huh, yeah, I guess everyone in town is just labeled a suspect. You can actually see where any of the people are at any given time of day. That's actually kind of crazy. But anyways, I guess let's just head to the hotel and have a rest. It's gonna take me like a minute to find that. I've just kind of been toggling through all this, but like, Anna's house is right here. Wouldn't it be a good idea to search her house? I'm surprised we haven't done that yet. And also, there's like a pink house here. But if I hover over it, it doesn't say anything. So I'm getting sus of that house too, but whatever. Okay. All right, we're going to the hotel. The hell is this? Sorry, I gotta interrupt that conversation again. Game start. What are we doing? I mean, maybe the race will get me to the hotel. I mean, you never know. I didn't realize there was a big nighttime street racing scene. Where? Oh, it's just around the damn parking lot? Okay. Alright, I'm down for that. Alright. Oh my god, and the checkpoint's over there. Alright. Alright, we're doing this for real this time. I got the police car. Oh, we're cruising now. Yep, I ain't messing around, and I know the course now. Oh my gosh, I had like no time left on that one. Those are kind of difficult. And not really difficult for the right reasons. What the hell? So, wait, I just did that to get a trading card? I don't even know what those are for. I mean, I guess I'll get it because I did that race, but holy shit. I don't know what I was expecting, but something more on a playing card. Sally Graham. I don't even know who that is. Oh, $200 for finding a card, though. Maybe we'll use that money for something good at some point.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays. You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, there's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in '95. The 87-minute long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never had a chance to see it. I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
Let me get this straight. You want to watch Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, the extended cut, with me? Hell yeah, I don't think of anything I could be doing better with my time. Let's, for sure, it's a date after we're done with this case. Immediately, right after.
This flower. There's something very mesmerizing about it. I wonder what it's called. I'll take one with me and ask someone later.
Flower with no name. Alright. Whatever you need, York. I'm sure someone in town knows about flowers. What the? Is it supposed to be like a owl or something? There's no way. That is for sure someone making the sound with their mouth. You can't convince me otherwise. But alright, I don't know if that just started a side quest or something. I don't know. I just saw that there was flowers on the side of the road. I'm like, oh shit, well, let's go see what this is about. Let's get as much wackiness out of this game as we can, I guess.
Speaking of 80s movies, one jewel in the rough springs to mind. Deadly Spawn. Do you remember
Are
that
these
one?
real movies,
Back in
or...?
83, directed by Douglas McCann. Right.
Why
It was
is...
filmed pretty cheap,
Hello?
but still, it was pretty good.
Bunch of shit in the middle of the road.
With the mouth crammed full of teeth. I loved it. So many delicious B-movie cliches. Did you know that they made a sequel? But I never got to see the sequel. The rental store didn't have it for some reason. They said the staff for the sequel was totally different from the original. Wonder how the sequel turned out.
You know, the monster in that one responded to sound. Wait, Zach. Sounds a lot like the movie Tremors. I think that one was back in '89, directed by Ron Underwood. Now, that was a great role for Kevin Bacon. Masterpiece.
Okay, these have to be real movies.
There was a fourth one. I've only seen the first one, though.
What? You've only seen the first one to anything? Okay, I don't know why I veered off the road there, but... Alright, we have a shit ton of movies to watch. I guess that's what York is interested in. Have we picked up on any other interests? Maybe the flowers. Maybe he's interested in plants and shit, but... Other than that, and studying people. But we don't get to see much of his personal life. I don't know, maybe his whole life is the Bureau. I guess he kind of hinted at that earlier. Alright, well, I just drove to the community center. Not really, I was just going on autopilot in my head.
Zach, Emily arranged for people to come between 1500 and 1700.
We can't do anything here right now. Let's come back at the right time.
Alright, so there's no time skips or anything like that, so I really do need to, Alright, is that really necessary to put me in that blinding light? So we gotta, yeah, wait till the time. So, damn it, I really gotta find that hotel. There's like no way, there's no way to place like markers or anything on the map. Yeah, there's mission, and that's it. I can find it on the map. Actually, it's right here. So just keep heading north, I guess? Yeah, navigation is a little bit difficult. And you can't... If you could zoom out more or something. Like anything, like one of those two features would be super nice. But I guess I'll just try heading north and we'll shack up for the night. Why is there always... Is there an owl in my car? It's always when I get back to my car. Is that just part of the getting in the car animation? They're like, hey, you know, no matter where you are, when you're getting in your car, you should have some ambience associated with it. You know, we don't want just dead air. So how about we just put Dave doing his owl impression in the background? Let's just do that and call it good.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it.
Oh boy, more
Say
talking
Fred
about
Ward
movies.
Speak up on, you couldn't tell.
Alright, you know, if you're a movie buff, I bet, like, you might get a lot out of this. I'm not really something of a movie connoisseur. I never really appreciated movies a whole lot. I'm just more into the video game medium, I guess. I don't know. Whenever I watch something, it's too much of a brain turn-off activity for me, and my brain melts and I start like feeling terrible. Because I don't know, I just turn into a zombie. It's really weird. I don't know. It's just not stimulating enough, I guess. Alright, back at the hotel. And there's no cars here. Everyone just
Zach, is there
disappears in the
something here
rain.
that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today.
What do you mean today?
Just think of talking in front of all those people.
It's 2100.
What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
I mean, maybe, but like, you need some sleep, man. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow that shit's going down. Polly, you are up? There's no damn customers here. And no one's traveling out in the rain. No one's doing anything. I'll talk. Right, this time of night's a little scary, isn't it? It reminds me of back when I was still a little child and I couldn't sleep. Rain at night is never a good thing, especially in a town like this. Oh my, I know it's getting pretty late, but you shouldn't say things like that. I am a lady, you know. Sorry, Polly. Oh no, Mr. Morgan, you were so silly. Do you enjoy making fun of me? Zach. She isn't doing this on purpose, is she? Info gathering bonus. I mean, can we actually, like, get valuable info from talking to people around town? I mean, maybe I should be running around town more, but I don't think anyone would really be out and about. But I am kind of curious, like, how much of the open world gameplay there is, like, and how, if it affects the story at all, how fleshed out it is, like if there's interesting events that go on or something like that. There's side quests in the game, so there's that, so it'd be interesting to see if they're actually interesting. That's definitely a issue I've seen with a lot of games lately. I don't know where my room is. This is so embarrassing. I might have to ask the old lady. I can go in this room. I don't know if that means it's this is not my room. A flare. Well, I hope whoever's room this is, I hope they don't need a flare. Oh, look at that. I can go to sleep here. Open the wardrobe. I mean, I guess I technically don't need to be going into my room. I guess it's cool if I just crash out anywhere, huh? I mean, maybe that's how they run the hotel. Maybe just, yeah, find an empty room. You can sleep there and give me the money at the front desk. What do we do? We're shaving? Alright. Is there... Actually, I got money for I got paid 22 bucks to shave. Could you imagine? Is that like a FBI, like, stipend? Like for just keeping up on your appearance and stuff? Oh, moderate sleep, deep sleep, long sleep. Well, we need to be there at 1500, so I don't know. 9 hours might be too early. I might have to screw around town for a while, but 12 hours. That'll cut down on the having to burn time, yeah. Holy shit, this man is starving. I better get something to eat soon, Zach. I might explode. Holy, my health bar. Oh my. This man is dying. Someone get this man a lollipop or a coffee. Yeah, coffee. It makes it harder to become sleepy for a short while and recovers a little tired. Oh no, I need food. Yes. I need a lollipop. You stuffed your face. My hunger bar went up the smallest amount. But this should be enough to get me to the kitchen. I should be able to get some food, right? The diner was down here, right? Yeah. Can I... coffee? I mean, I guess I'll do that. I don't know if this has any bearing whatsoever on anything. Do not act without thinking first. Lucky number 3. Oh, I totally forgot what
my lucky number is 3 today. The first case I worked after joining the FBI had 3 victims.
Okay, alright. Nah, we're good. That's enough coffee. We don't need to overdo it. We just woke up. Our sleep meter is maxed out. Look at all this food here. Hang on, can I stuff my face, or... Meals are served buffet style, nothing noteworthy on the menus, with the hotel being this big. Not worried about the quality of the food, but I offer junk food any day, right, Zach? Huh, you like junk food, huh? Just processed food for you. So I don't see any, like, eating icon. I don't know if I slept past the breakfast. I was under the impression I get free continental breakfast with my meals, but... Are you sleeping, or... Hi, do I need to buy food? Okay, that's... Oh, that wasn't the same line. She was talking about raining, so I just thought I would skip it. Saltine. Yo, I can't be just filling up on saltines. Oh, shit, man. I gotta go out to the town or something to find some food. This is gonna become an issue. I mean, I know I have a lot of candy and shit, but... can of pickles. Oh, I found some smoked salmon. That's right, I found that in, like... That was in the lumber yard, right? Yeah, and let's have the donut, too. Alright, that should get us by for a little while. But, I mean, gosh, that might be an issue. When your hunger runs out, you got, like... I mean, that was draining pretty quick. You probably got a minute until you die. And I mean, what, it was probably like 24 hours since I last ate. This man has a metabolism. If he doesn't eat in 24 hours and 1 minute, he's dead. That's it. I don't know why there's a little marker by this window, but we're gonna peek. This might get me in trouble. Might get me in trouble in the game, it might get me in trouble in YouTube peeking in on hotel windows. Is this the room I slept in? I can't tell. It looks the same, but I opened up the wardrobe. I can't remember if it closed back up. That is weird. So there has to be something that goes on there at some point that we have to peek in on. I got money for observing. Alright. Okay. Oh, by the way, where's my car? I parked it right here. Oh, someone actually chauffeured it over here. Are there any other cars? Like, yeah, there's no other residents here, huh? Oh, wait, there is. Oh, shit. Okay, can I take this car? There's no way this turns better than the police car, but also... Damn it. I was really hoping I could just pick that up. I am FBI after all. Alright, into the shitmobile it is.
Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know.
Oh, really?
But you really do like those cheerful movies. We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink.
Oh, definitely not the kind of movies I was into. I don't know. You don't know your dissociated personality very well.
Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
I don't know. I have no idea what my favorite movie is. Probably Ratatouille. That was a pretty damn good movie, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. Otherwise, if I watch movies, it's usually comedies. I don't know why I'm having this conversation. It's like I'm actually talking to York. Maybe this game's making me insane. I'm gonna be afflicted with the same ailment that York has here. I'm just gonna be sucked into the video game, into his alternate personality. Okay, yeah, you can't take any of these cars. But also the one at the hotel had the observe, like, button. And it said nothing, you know, abnormal here or whatever. That is kind of weird. Oh, I'm at the high school? Well, this is probably pretty weird. I'm seeing a grown-up running around there. I'm just trying to get to the card over here. But, oh. You know what? I think I just realized what's going on. I think you need to do some race or some event, and then that door will probably open up so you can go in there. Alright, I see you, game. I'm starting to get a hang of things. But yeah, with that hotel car, like, being able to observe it, that makes me sus. I don't know if that'll be involved in something later. Oh, here's a race right over here. Yeah, this has got to be it. Well, I got time to burn, so I may as well do this. Alright, go, go, go. Now I have no idea where the next marker will be, so, like... Yeah, see, I was afraid of that. Like, I have no idea if I need to turn 90 degrees until fucking last second. Alright, let's keep going. It's raining out, so there's no traffic, so we can bust the speed limit all we need to. Oh, okay. See, that one was... Oh my gosh. Great. I held the handbrake for 2 frames instead of 1 frame, so I had to spin out. Oh my... Please. Okay, go, 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 please. And if I have to make a sharp turn, please God, be no pedestrians on the sidewalk, otherwise we're all dead.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. Clock Tower is impressive too.
We finally made it. I was just doing shit all around town. This has been crazy. I probably have like 2 hours of recording for like 15 minutes of video.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. I was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
Good afternoon.
Show your
I'm
badge.
Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young,
Was that a
beautiful girl.
pencil and paper sound while
and
he's
to
typing
bring
on a
the one
computer?
responsible to justice. Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again. I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places. Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining. Now, I've heard the folklore story of the raincoat killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
Miss Stiletto Heels? Carol McLean.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
It's alright, Thomas. Calm down.
Excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Huh. Was that really necessary for gathering everyone? Couldn't we do like a radio broadcast? There's gotta be like an emergency signal. I mean, whatever way they communicated to have everyone assemble here, they could have used that just to say, you know, don't go outside. But alright. Well, let's listen to Gas Mask Man.
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt.
Ah?
When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Alright then. I mean, I'd freak out if there's purple fog covering the town too.
Sure knows how to steal thunder.
Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Ah, such as Miss Stiletto Heels, as York calls her. Oh, she already took off. Wait, what the hell? Oh,
Quite a
well,
performance.
not gonna see what that item is.
Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain.
Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine.
But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, but I'm cursed to only speak in
Tell us
rhyme.
what you know. We could force you to talk, you know.
He owns the whole town. Are you sure you can get him to talk?
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
So he knows about the premonitions I have? Man, I don't. What a mysterious character in, like, just about every way. Oh, is it black coffee up here I was worrying about? Okay, I'm assuming everyone here are just, yeah, those are all just like cardboard cutouts. So, way to go talk to people. Suspect. Well, I guess we better talk to him.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed, but why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn, Darts Bar employee.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you, but it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself, Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm
That's ominous.
sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I can read him like a book, Zach.
Oh my gosh. Really, Quint? I mean, what other Q names are there? Quinn?
You're York, right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar.
Has to be
Swear
QU.
65.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty limited. Alright, I'll go along with it. Richard Dunn.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So,
What an agreeable
how
man.
did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. You know, she always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Sally?
Well,
I have her
went off to
trading
school with
card.
her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's
Oh.
at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You
That's
seem to know a
awful.
lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard.
A bold assumption
Collecting
there,
gossip
York.
won't help with the matter at hand.
I'm guessing he's right, though. I don't know. He's got a hunch about things. Oh, Usha.
Agent York, you make any progress?
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother?
How long can the body just be sitting around?
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should.
Yeah.
And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Alright, Fiona, can I... Okay, Asha, you kind of blocking up the whole area here.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
Hello again, Fiona.
I guess.
Good to see you here.
Well, Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do.
He's playing chess.
He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future. You know, he already made a fortune in LA with his career.
I did not know that.
Huh.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man. He has a really big house over by the lake.
And he's never in it. He's always in the
Must be
autopsy
loaded.
room.
Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Alright then. Well, I don't know. Fiona's definitely got a thing. Definitely got a thing for him. I don't know if there is something going on there though, but
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
what a grizzled voice. The General. First name the, last
I'm
name
FBI Special
General.
Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right.
I feel like that was
If you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Oh, okay. I feel like that wasn't like a rude way to ask. But...
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Well, we'll definitely follow up on him sometime. Probably get some interesting stories out of him. My gosh, there's so many. We're just meeting everyone from the town, huh?
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Okay, usually people put their
Anna worked at
their
your
job
husband's
there.
diner, right? What kind of girl was she?
Well,
maybe she's just
she was a very hard worker.
Works at home, or
A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't
weird.
a monster. Just a criminal. criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
I can't really explain that. Just doing something out in the rain? I mean, maybe she has a hobby you can only do in the rain. I don't know what that would be.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
Collecting worms, maybe?
I presume you're the
I
owner of
don't
the
know.
diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham.
This guy looks like an average
Did you
dude. I
notice
like him
anything
so far.
strange about her prior to the incident? Nick, are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Alright, I like him less now. Definitely sus. Maybe just not willing to speak with me.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here call me
Oh.
the gunsmith.
Can I get some guns?
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Toolbox? Here's what I got. Oh, okay, alright, so we can actually buy from them. So, submachine gun and ammo and lollipops. Alright, well, that was not as exciting. Guns are just tools for killing people. I don't like it any more than you do.
You've got quite a selection
Alright,
here.
okay then.
No wonder people come from all around.
Even today, a customer
Quite
paid
a
me to
selection.
go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
That's sus hours for a gun shop, but alright. Alright, who are these people?
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
Keith's wife, alright.
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
You are good.
The handsome special agent from the big city. The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts.
Everyone
Alright.
has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first. It's one of those things.
Oh,
You certainly
yeah.
are a funny one.
I know plenty of people who do that.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But,
You think there's something else?
well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them. I just couldn't understand it.
Now, that's interesting. Thank you, Lily.
We'll have to follow up on that.
Perhaps we should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Alright, we'll put it on the to-do list. Alright. Funny, I didn't hear you when I was 1 foot to the left. I would definitely remember hearing that.
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
Alright.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So, Keith, I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
It's not
Do you sell raincoats?
what goes
there by
with
any
a
chance?
convenience store
Yeah,
usually, but
nobody
alright.
ever buys them, though.
You should be the
Anyone who
diner
wears one of
owner.
them,
That would make
I
more
say
sense.
Just ain't a rocker. But you know, that scar of yours. Now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man. Rock on, FBI.
All right, if Keith did it, I'll be surprised. Jim.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home. Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
What?
I guess I reek of the material world, don't I? I have to in order to do my job. But I understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
You know, York was kind of coarse around the edges, like, earlier in the game with the social interactions, but he's remarkably tactful now, it seems. The camera angle. All right, we're going Resident Evil with these costumes now.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Gina. I'm married to Jack. He runs the gas station. Call me the Rose.
You look pretty revealing.
Oh, this old thing. Oh, you should see some of my other clothes. You?
Huh.
Oh, now you are cool. That scar really is a turn-on. You should come to my station. I'll give you a little extra service.
That would be great.
Huh.
I can't believe how expensive gasoline is nowadays. Some extra service would
All
be
right,
great.
right
Now,
over his
about
head.
my current case. Do you have any information on Anna? Have you seen anything suspicious?
Oh, I don't know. Talk to my hubby about the difficult stuff, okay?
This is getting us nowhere, Zach.
All right, so you do have a husband. That's all right.
I ain't got nothing to tell the cops.
Check the Raging Bull.
What about the FBI?
Shut up.
At least give me your
Wow.
name.
I'm Jack. They call me Raging Bull.
That's a manly nickname.
If you want info, it'll cost you. I only talk to Ben Franklin.
You know, first impressions are important. I can detain you for a few days, and maybe you'll become more fun to meet.
Zach, this is a waste of time. Let's go.
I mean, I don't know what he's laughing about. You like being detained? Why the music for this one?
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Roaming Journey. Hot lady, huh?
Hey, mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are...
Kinda left it at home,
What
but...
are you saying? I'm Sigourney. Sigourney.
Sigourney, okay.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Alright, well, I guess there's no need to question you then. Hi, Polly. I'm gonna take this medal quick, and then I'll talk to you.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
What kind of play?
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theater. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many. There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore.
Boy.
I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready.
Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
All right.
I think she could embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my question, Zach. Amazing.
I mean, I think multiple people have so far. We've gotten... I mean, we got like one or two interesting little factoids from these people, but that's about the most of it, I think. And I think we talked to everyone here, so I think I'm just gonna ring up this phone here and we're gonna call it a day here. I've been recording this forever, but at least we got we made some progress here. So I think tomorrow we'll probably follow up on a couple of those leads, and probably talk to Anna's mother too. Yeah, well, that should be interesting. But that's where I'll leave it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.